We just turned off the Cheraheta Skyway, had a wonderful ride in from Tellico Plains, Tennessee, over to the edges of Robbinsville, North Carolina, and we made a left into the Joyce Kilmer Memorial Forest. It's the last week of October. I think it might be the last weekend in October, and it turns out the weather's a little damp, but the colors are perfect. Not too many leaves on the road to mess things up. The road's dry enough for the tires to stick. It's a good day to be out. Everybody will have to bear with me today. I only brought one camera with me, so this is the angle you get. In just a moment, Throttle Ford Campground will be coming up on our left, and we will be coming to a four-way stop. If we went straight at that stop, we could ride the road up to Maple Springs Observation Deck. If we turn right at the stop, which we're going to do, we're going to ride that over to 129, and we'll be a couple miles away from the Tail of the Dragon. And if one took a left at the stop, it comes to a dead end with a parking area where there's a couple loops for hikers. One of the loops is small, and I always recommend it for people who are able to get into the woods and check it out. What makes Joyce Kilmer Memorial Forest so special? It is a virgin forest. It means that forest has never been logged. If one hikes far enough back into the forest, they will find huge trees, very large trees. Sadly, of course, the chestnut blight took all of our chestnuts out. If it wasn't for that, we'd have trees 12 foot across out there. I forget the name of the creek to our right. It is a Santilla. It's either Big Santilla or Little Santilla. We've got some dispersed camping out here. It's first come, first serve, courtesy of our U.S. Forest Service. Come out here, stay free for up to 2 weeks. This creek over to our right is stocked throughout the season with trout, and it empties into Santilla Lake. And Santilla Lake is the lake just outside of Robbinsville, North Carolina. Now we're down to the lake. With many of the lakes out here, they are man-made. So this used to be a valley at one time. And the government decided to go ahead and dam it up. And maybe that was nearly 100 years ago or so. So after it was dammed up, nature just filled her up. Now we have a nice, pretty lake. these are all part of the TVA, the Tennessee Valley Authority, which is a department in the federal government that wanted to help progress the people that lived out here into like the modern era, provide some jobs and whatnot. Like I said, this was 100 years ago. Don't hold me to that. It's ish. So, there used to be towns and cities in many of our lakes out here. And if it wasn't so damn cold, I bet you it would be a popular diving spot. Maybe not Santilo Lake, but Lake Fontana, Lake Junaluska, and some of the other lakes out here. Maybe we'll luck out and somebody will bring a I don't know what that was. Maybe we'll luck out and somebody will bring an underwater drone and go exploring and see what's down in some of these lakes. So these spots where the cars are parked and you don't see anybody, there's dispersed camping. So people park in a little designated parking area, which is for the designated camping area, and they just haul their stuff into the woods and camp. Like I mentioned, the roads are a little damp. You can see it here and there. And I'm riding 2 up today with my wonderful wife on the back. So we're just taking it easy, enjoying the colors. I feel like I'm riding through a Bob Ross painting right now. Oh, there's a happy little tree. But this tree's a little angry. We're going to make him red. Just a little bit of redness on him. We got to balance this out. We can't have too much red, so we'll go ahead and put some orange over here and some yellow between them. Or maybe we'll switch that around. We'll put the orange between so it turns it. So we're nearing the end of Joyce Kilmer Road, and that's the only private property out here. The rest of it is National Forest Service. That's another one of the dispersed camping areas. I've used it going across the United States traveling and coming back home. I don't know if we have just enough to supply the demand for it, or people don't know about it, or what. But I like it. I love it. Oh, someone made a boo-boo. Not a bad run at all. Had the road nearly to ourselves the entire time. So over to our right, you can't see it, but the dam is there that created it, Lake City. Most of the water, from what I understand, that Robbinsville gets comes out of this aqueduct, which is water that is pumped out of Fontana Lake. I think last year I read that only 25% of the water that's pumped out of the lake through that aqueduct actually makes it to the town. That 75% is just lost because of all the leaks, because it's in such bad disrepair. And if I'm wrong on any of this, oh well, I'm wrong. My memory isn't perfect. So we're on a small road. I forget what it's called. Thunderbird Mountain Road, maybe. That might be what it's called. And we're riding parallel to Highway 129. Highway 129 is to our left, and the lake is to our right. If you're ever in the area, there's a picnic table up here on the right. I believe it's from the Forest Service. And just grab yourself your food, ride on out here, and enjoy your lunch. The picnic table is just above the dam. so one can enjoy the meal, watch the boats, watch anything else happening on the lake, see the impressive dam, and be on our way. It's right up here. There it is. And I said the Forest Service, but I'm sure I'm wrong. Maybe the dam folks put it there. And if they did, it was awfully nice of them. We could have kept riding next to the lake, but I'm ready to get on home. So we're coming up on Highway 129. The Dragon is to our left, and Robbinsville is to our right. And we live in Robbinsville, so right we go.